What is up, guys? Torrey Drake, Denver Realtor, and welcome to a Things to Know Places to Go Broomfield edition. Now, if you are new to my Things to Know Places to Go video series, hi, welcome. My name is Torrey Drake. I'm a local Denver Realtor. My Things to Know Places to Go video series is where I give you a tour of all the communities that make up the greater Denver area. Then I tell you all the things I think you should know about them, hence the Things to Know. Then I give you my favorite places to go in the form of my favorite coffee shop, food spot, and fun local thing to do. So that way you can check out the area or live in the area like a true local. Now, full disclosure, I'm not in Broomfield right at this moment. I just got done filming tons of B-roll, so you're gonna see so much drone footage, aerial footage, driving footage. Trust me, you're gonna get a good feel of Broomfield. But where I am physically right now is in Crestmore Park. A storm came through in Broomfield and I had to head out. The same thing happened in my Castle Rock video, if you saw that one. And I also had to come back here to film, so I must live near Crestmore Park. Anyway, guys, before we get to things to know, let's talk about the location of Broomfield and what that means for getting around and being near some of the hot spots in Denver/Colorado. So from downtown, you've got 25 to 30 minutes. You have 40 minutes to the Denver Tech Center, so you're probably not working in the Tech Center if you're shopping for homes in Broomfield or looking in Broomfield. You are 30 minutes to Golden, 20 minutes from Boulder, 35 to 40 minutes to Denver International Airport, and 30 minutes to the mountains. Now, as far as freeway access goes, you're close to 25, which can take you right into Denver, but expect traffic because everybody on the north side, if they need to get to Denver, is most likely taking 25 as well. You also have 36 to go south and to go around the outer edge of Denver, and you have 470. So you do have convenience, so you do have really easy access and convenient access to the freeways. Hopefully that gives you a good sense of where Broomfield is, what it means to travel around and be near some of the hot spots. So let's dive into things to know. Thing to know, number one, is that it's a giant suburb. It has basically every single thing you need to live your day-to-day life. You could really never leave Broomfield and have every single thing that you need. And development has picked up a lot in Broomfield, both commercially and residential, because a lot of people have been moving to Denver, Colorado, getting priced out of the area, or they're working from home, so they don't need to be in the Denver area. Guy yelling at his dog. Anyway, moving on. So Broomfield has picked up a lot of pace over the years. Thing to know number two, it's popular for families / people who want easy, convenient access to Denver or Boulder, but they don't want to pay the prices of Denver or Boulder or the lifestyle of living in Denver or Boulder. Broomfield is a lot, like I mentioned, a really big suburb, so you don't really deal with the craziness of being in the city of Denver or in the college town of Boulder. So people who want access to those areas, whether for leisure, fun, or for work, they don't want to be in those areas for whatever their reasoning is. Broomfield is a good spot in between, so they have easy access to that. So if you are looking for poppin' city vibes and being able to, strut outside your front door looking Sunday's best and bar hop, Broomfield might not be the spot for you. Thing to know number three, let's talk about schools. Broomfield does have a highly rated school district. However, it does not have its own school district. It uses 6 other school districts that serve Broomfield. So pay attention to which school district serves the address you're currently considering looking in, or what area of Broomfield you're considering looking in. And you do have access to some pretty great school districts, one of them being Boulder Valley, which is number 4 in Colorado. So if you can land in the right area, you can have your kids in a pretty good school district. But like I mentioned, since there's 6 of them that could potentially land in at the recording of this video, it just means you want to pay extra close attention if schools is something that's important to you, which it should be important to you either way, because whether or not you have kids, if you have kids, it's pretty obvious why it's important. But if you don't have kids, it's still good for property value to be in a good school district. Thing to know number 4, I touched on it before, I'm going to dive into it more now. There's tons of construction, new construction development happening out here, both residential and commercial. Because of that, getting homes with character and unique homes is going to be a lot tougher in Broomfield, because a lot of the homes are newer. It's not like Capitol Hill, where there's this really rich history to it. A lot of the houses reflect that. Broomfield is booming the past 25-30 years, so a lot of the homes are going to be newer. So if you're looking for homes with character and history, Broomfield may not serve that purpose. Thing to know number 5, it's growing quickly. They're having a hard time keeping up. That means a lot of the main roads can get congested. The commercial areas can get more congested. There's just a lot of people. No one predicted 2020 and the ability to work from anywhere. Colorado is very desirable. Denver is very expensive, so a lot of people are going to Broomfield a lot faster than they expected. Thing to know number 6, the suburbs can be more tightly packed. New construction builders want to put as many homes as they can into a community to sell as much product as they can. So a lot of the homes are more tightly packed. That being said, there are some properties out here with 3+ acres, which is going to be rare being around Denver. So if you want homes with land, There are opportunities in Broomfield, more opportunities than there are in communities the closer you get to Denver. But overall, a lot of the communities are going to be tightly packed. That happens a lot in new construction communities. Thing to know, number 6, you have 45 parks. Wow, that is a freaking lot. So if you want, the cool thing about that is obviously at 45 parks, but you have the mountains, about 30 minutes to the mountains. But you don't have to drive those 30 minutes to get your nature fix, to get outdoors, to have space to play sports, to have the kids run around, a dog run around. You have 45 parks in Broomfield alone to take advantage of, on top of the mountains being less than an hour away. So if you like your outdoor fix, Broomfield will satisfy. Thing to know, number 7, Broomfield has some certain pockets that are higher in elevation. So every once in a while you may just turn on a road or find a community that has gorgeous mountain views because it's higher, it has a clearer view of the mountains. So that's just fun that you'll randomly turn down a road and you'll be like, oh, whoa, those are really pretty mountains. And the last thing to know is the bulk of your commercial shopping is going to be on 120th. That is a road that just has a lot of the commercial places, which could be a pro or a con, because the pro is, it's, if you need to run errands, you can get most of it done on 120th. How did an ant get on my wrist? The con to that is if you are going to 120th, it could be a lot more people there because all the commercial areas are there. If you're there, you're probably doing some shopping of some kind, so it can get more congested, as I touched on earlier. That completes things to know for Broomfield. Let's dive into places to go. Where should you go for a bomb cup of coffee? Great place for food and a fun local thing to do. Coffee, I'm gonna send you to Arista Deli and Coffee. It was founded in 2020, so it's newer, but founded by local Denver chefs, which is very fun and very cool to support that. And they source from local Colorado vendors for their ingredients, even cooler. So definitely check out Arista Deli and Coffee to not only support local business, local chefs, and them sourcing from local vendors. Where should you go for food? Well, you could also get food at their deli. However, I'm gonna send you somewhere different so you can explore a little bit. I'm gonna send you to Wonderland Brewing. Wonderland Brewing is a very fun place because they obviously have beer and they have some food as well. Their food, they have like pizza, burgers, tacos, I think, and burritos. However, it's not an expansive menu. It's like usually for each category, like pizza, they have like 2 or 3 options, burgers, 2 or 3 options. So check it out ahead of time. Make sure if you're planning for food there, just check it out, make sure they have something you actually like there. So you don't, get bummed out. And as you can see from some of the B-roll I'm throwing up, they have mini golf out back, so how fun is that? It's also off of 120th, so by going to Wonderland Brewing, you not only get to have awesome beer, some good food, and then play some mini golf, but you also can see 120th and what that road has to offer commercially. And what is your fun local thing to do? It is to go to the First Bake Event Center. They hold a concert, UFC fights, all sorts of events. The event center, as you can imagine. If live events aren't your thing, you also have the Flatiron Crossing, which is an outdoor shopping mall with over 200 stores and eateries. That's a fun place to spend some time as well. Well, guys, that is things to know, places to go, Broomfield edition. I don't know, I'm giving you a view because of what's behind me, because it's not Broomfield, it's Crestmore Park. Very beautiful park, as you can see. So that is very, very far from Broomfield, South Denver. Guys, Torrey Drake, Denver Realtor. I appreciate you watching the video. I love making these videos. I love Colorado. I love Denver Rice. And I would love to help you with any real estate needs if you have any. So you can, butchering this ending, feel free to reach out to me using my contact information in the YouTube description. I would love to hear from you. I've already heard from a few of you already, and I've only been making YouTube videos for a few months now. So that's been really fun. A few of you guys have gotten under contract on homes. A few of you have just talked to about moving to Denver. So it is so fun to hear from you. I would love to hear from you. Yeah, guys, hit like on that video, hit subscribe because it means so much to me. It helps me a ton, and I will see you guys on the next one.